A good day to you, students. We are now in the lesson 5 on chapter 2, which is all about the division of integers. Again, this is Mom Rachel. Okay, so division of integers involves the grouping of items. So again, the grouping of items. It includes both positive numbers and negative numbers, just like multiplication. The division of integers also involves some cases. Okay, so these are the cases in dividing integers. Okay, first case is we will divide two positive numbers, no? Okay, positive divided by positive. Next case is we will divide two negative numbers. So we have negative divided by negative. And for the last case, dividing one positive and one negative number. So it can be positive divided by negative or negative divided by positive. Okay, so the rules in dividing integers. So, number one, when two numbers with the same sign are divided, the quotient is always positive. So, same rule in multiplication. Okay, if the two integers have the same sign again, the quotient is always positive. So positive divided by positive is equal to positive and negative divided by negative is equal to positive. Okay, for the next rule, when two numbers with different signs are divided, the quotient is always negative. Okay, so we have positive divided by negative, the answer is negative, and negative divided by positive, the answer must always negative. Okay. Okay, the third rule, the rules for dividing 0 by a non-zero number for division by 0 still hold. Okay, we can still divide 0. Okay, but it depends. Okay, in this case, no, in this case, so 0 is divided by non-zero number. So if in Ani Magani the answer is always 0, just like for example 0 divided by 5. Okay, this is 0, no, 0 divided by 5. So our answer is equal to 0. Okay. So, nga na siya. So, for the second, any number divided by 0 is undefined. So, there is no answer for this one. So, undefined. Again, any number divided by 0, undefined. Okay, examples. Find the quotient of 45 divided by 5. Okay. So, since division is the inverse of multiplication, just determine what number multiplied by 5 produces 45. Okay, so we will not know how to divide if you students or if we don't memorize the multiplication table, if we don't know how to multiply numbers. So it's hard for us to divide also. So hence, 5 times 9 is equal to 45. Therefore, 45 divided by 5 is equal to 9. Okay. Number 2, find the quotient of negative 5 divided by 3. So since division is the inverse of multiplication, now determine the number multiplied by 3 produces negative 51. Okay. If we ignore the signs for the meantime, we know that 3 times 17 is 51. Okay, we will just first ignore the sign. So we also know that in order to get a negative product, the factors must have different sign. Okay, so the factors must have different sign. So hence, negative 3 times 17 is equal to negative 51. So therefore, negative 51 divided by 3, negative 3 is equal to 17. Okay, next. So what is negative 57 divided by 19? Okay, so as we all know, 19 times 3 is 57. And since 57 is negative, so we must multiply two numbers with different signs. So we have here 19 times negative 3, which is equal to negative 57. So therefore, negative 57 divided by 19 is equal to negative 3. Okay, number 4, show why 273 divided by negative 21 is negative 13. Okay, so we already know that negative 13 times negative 31 is equal to 273. The answer is positive because we multiply two negative numbers. So therefore, 273 divided by 21, negative 21, results negative 13. Okay, for the last, we have this problem. Tom played golf at an amusement park. His scores on the first 5 holes were negative 1, 1, negative 2, negative 1, and 2. What was his mean average or average scores of these holes? Okay, so what is asked in the problem is that we are going to find the mean score of the holes, okay, or the average. So to find the mean, divide the total score by the number of holes. Okay, so just find the sum of the holes. So we have negative 1 plus 1 plus negative 2 plus negative 1 plus negative 2 divided by the number of holes, which is 5. So we have here negative 5 divided by 5 is negative 1. So the Tom's mean score for the first 5 holes is or was negative 1. Okay, so I am clear, student. So since this is my last video on chapter 2, kindly wait for my next video, which is on chapter 3. So by the way, this is Mom Rachel. Have a good day and mabuhay!